charge. Magikarp really slow, so likely going to be running support, but we will see. Shadowcat, though, off to an amazing start with the Bad Dreams Rising, has Kira in a bad spot already.
Yeah, and walks forward a little bit after the Dark Pulse. Oh, wow! Attempted the quick attack, not going to get anything off of it. This is tough. Double buffs. Shadowcat still at full HP. Kira does get the corner positioning, but it's very, very easy for Darkrai to switch.
And nice CA, you really can't commit to CA too much against Darkrai. Darkrai, so many strong tools to play around the counterattack, and Shadowcat gonna land a Dream Eater to close it with a perfect.
Shadowcat choosing not to risk it. Will this punish the teleport? No, safe.
Yeah, Magikarp coming down right when Shadowcat bursted there too, so that's neutralized it well as well. Latios coming into amazing effect here for Kira already. Shadowcat in a good spot here, but it's very interesting. 20 seconds have left on the clock, and we have not seen a trip to Bad Dreams Rising, and we're still in the first duel phase.
I know! It's like if this was Bad Dreams Rising, but that should be enough. And Shadowcat taking, I think, actually 100% of Kira's HP in a duel phase without Bad Dreams Rising. Shadowcat continues to shatter the preconceived image that I have in my head of Darkrai. But Burst, though, is so scary when Darkrai isn't Bad Dreams Rising. Burst totally safe. This actually might be it right here. Oh, tried to bait it. So smart from Kira.
Catches the falling of the jump with another Dream Eater, and that's going to close it. And Shadowcat going up 2-0 over Kira, making a powerful statement in this 3 out of 5 set.
Like, so only 14 seconds left. This is tough. Needs to find an opening. Lands a hit, lands a knockdown, but counter burst is going to be so tough to deal with. Oh, that's going to connect, I think.
That's going to do a ton of damage. Raised Jirachi is not something to mess with, and it's also going to be an escape from Bad Dreams Rising. First attack taking you back to field phase. She's not back in the life lead yet, but she's going to have the advantage in approach here.
8 seconds left, and the homing connects! Has the life lead, 3 seconds left. What can Shadowcat do? Lands the 8Y, and that should be enough, and barely pulling back the life lead that round.
Yes, stealing it. Just
yeah, Kira, I mean, found some momentum in the last round, but needs to just find more and more to turn this whole thing around. However, it's entirely possible just based on the player and the character.
Yeah, definitely. I think coming in, Shadowcat, just so much pressure here. Looking for a wild charge there. Just so much pressure from Shadowcat. We see perhaps why this matchup was something she didn't want to go to. Goes to the Spark, getting caught, and now Shadowcat advancing on, taking it 3-0 over Kira.
Yeah, and ending exactly as it started with a perfect
play with that movement. Calling the Resh. Here's the zoning reset. It's going to give him a little bit of breathing room.
Oh, attempted to do something there. Maybe thought there was enough time to like burst declare or something, but gets hit, and the Emolga still putting in so much work. This corner positioning is not good for Solgataris.
Yep, now Solgatar is forced to burst here. Defensive burst, opting not to go in the smog. We can see if he catches, likely, no. Oh, he does! Catches Fabulous, landing. I don't know if he pushed a button there or if it was just landing lag, but it's a big pickup.
It looked like he was just empty jumping, which it would have been genius, but maybe he went for like a grab or something still. Now, double debuff, 5 HP. Solgatar is looking in control for the first time. However, a Burst Libre can still pull this back.
Yep. 14 seconds on the clock is plenty for Libre to make something happen. The Spark, though, oh, did Solgatar push a button? The right button into the air, gonna take his first round of the day.
Final round.
Yeah, really smart overheat from Solgatar's there. The punish he took could have been so much worse, but his phase shift points were so high, not eating that much damage, and now winning the field phase in a really good spot here, landing the first hex of the match. Chandeler's range command grab, that's decent damage and a reset. 14 seconds on the clock, and Bobby's in!
Oh, this might be it. I'm not sure if he can actually close this out. Is he enhanced? No enhanced. So this won't be it. We will see the burst, but only 4 seconds left. I don't know if there's any way. Oh, grab, but the attack down buff. I don't think it's enough. Oh, it's not. A great attempt to get that life lead back, but there just was no way. And the burst declare would have taken a little bit more time, so I don't know what the good options were. And Fabulous with the timeout win against Chandelure.
Able to get the conversion, but the 2x gonna push to the corner, taking away resources. Now Solgatar's into burst, retreating to the corner.
Oh, gets the hit and goes for the auto. Very nice. Into a reset. Goes over the 8 wide. That was so sick. But Solgatar is waiting for the right moment to jump X, land backwards, and now has the corner positioning himself with only 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, Solgatar is going to have to do some work here. He does not have the life lead. So this is Fabulous's game to lose. Caught jumping, though. This is going to be close. It all comes down to percent.
Oh, I don't know who wins here.
And it's just barely Solgatarist by just a few percentage points. Wow. See what the option is here. Fabi just going to block it. Yeah. Very smart. Calls the Emolga. And the chip from the Emolga giving Solgatarist burst.
Oh, didn't get the full conversion, but picks him up again. And this is a lot of damage in the corner, and this very well could give burst, so we will probably see this come down to burst against burst again in the final 10 seconds of the match. 7 seconds left.
At the same time, now Fabulous works his way in. This is going to do a lot of chip, but now Fabulous in a good position, has lots of chip on deck, and gets a forward wide. That's going to be it. Fabulous connecting, taking it 3-0 over Solgatarist.
Wow, that was a tough scramble at the end of that game, but Fabulous, I mean, not losing his cool, showing why he's such a consistent player. And I mean, Solgatarist really looked like he was starting to catch on in that set. Things were starting to look better and better for him over time. But the fact that he just lost so quickly in the first few games meant that there just wasn't quite enough time.
He does have it running Whimsical as well and gets a huge payoff. Whimsical, the only Heuristico that can give you a payoff like that round one, and Wingtide getting very lucky, winning the first field phase. He is so close, Wonder Chef, to a very, very fast burst. That could change this game.
You talk about early momentum. This is as much early momentum as you could possibly get. This actually right here might be enough to get the burst once the Mew is activated. No, not quite, but still has so much of a life lead. This is looking tough for Jukum, and gets both the buffs from Mew. Everything working in Wingtide's favor.
Wow, but Jukum, the amazing duck over the up light, now working his way out of the corner, but that's going to give Wingtide burst, and he's not even going to need it. That momentum's just going to carry on into round 2. Wow.
Oh, and misses the punish on the jump X. That could have been it, but now Wingtide has burst Mew with the critical buff, Rage, and he's Machamp, so anything can happen. Jukum just needs to land one more hit to prevent it, though. Oh no, this is a tough spot. Jukum saying, don't even start it, and this might catch.
Yeah, wow, Wingtide going for a rolling air grab against Jukum and getting called out for it. That was a very, very committal option from Wingtide, just looking to get the wildest mind games on the table from the very start.
Still the chance to build synergy in one game. Wow, just barely avoided that forward Y and barely connected with the jump X. Beautiful spacing from Jukum, but Wingtide makes it in, gets the reset. I mean, it's pretty hard to convert off of those jump Ys anyway, so just goes for the smart choice, and again, just holding on to this momentum from the first game. Oh, this is so tough. 3 grabs in one phase, and we're still in duel. Oh, and this was an attempt to stop that burst. However, Wingtide getting it off, wanting to close things out here. Jukum will outlast the burst if he manages to survive it. Oh, and stuffs it!
And Cat next with his own off that perfectly spaced neutral strong. Jukum looking at his spacing just pristine in this set so far. We'll see if he can turn that spacing into a round win here. Lots of momentum, catches him with the Leaf Blade and the Dragon Breath conversion in burst.
Oh yeah, the spacing is working out very well. Jukum, the fact that he was able to hold on to burst for so much longer than Wingtide has definitely turned at least this round around. However, now Wingtide has burst to try to close this out. Jukum, if he can win one more phase, can get the burst himself, or he can even win in this dual phase in the second time, stuffing it out and landing the grab on knockdown as Jukum ties it up 1-1.
Yeah, wow, his awareness and playing around burst mode being so key to that comeback there, Wonder Chef. Yeah, Jukum doing a nice job reacting to the rolling hammer that time. I think as long as he can react to that, he's going to shut down a really powerful offensive tool. Wingtide, whenever he's been able to land those on block, the being +4, just really playing to his advantage. So Jukum now with the momentum, the reaction to that turning into all of this in some ways. Wingtide, nice awareness.
Oh, I don't think this is enough, right? I think you have to get one more hit after this. Goes for the knockdown, goes for the Oki.
Yeah, wow. Amazing awareness from Jukum there. So Wonder Chef totally right, calling it out that that would not have been enough. So Jukum knew, and he didn't want to shift the phase. He had great positioning there in that duel phase, made the decision to reset, and won because of it. Such a fantastic utilization of Pokken's phase shift system from one of the strongest players in the world to make a really smart phase reset to capitalize and go up 2-1. Now Wingtide though with some great pressure in the first field phase. Tippy tappy, but Jukum ready for it, not going to allow himself to be mixed.
Oh, and so many stray little hits here without anybody actually getting a full conversion. The jump back is going to connect with phase shift points in Jukum's favor right there.
Yeah, that could have been a huge conversion. But again, oh, nice flash kick. Jukum now into burst. This is an offensive burst based on modern Jukum standards, and Wingtide now flipping the script, ready for some aggression against Jukum's burst.
Backdash into burst attack. Interesting. Didn't catch out anything that was able to punish, and so losing the field phase anyway, but at least didn't get punished for it. This should be a punish. Nice, perfect spacing.
Yeah, Wingtide spacing so pristine there. Again, whenever the rolling hammer connects on block, things spell trouble for Jukum. Wingtide tying it up 2-2.
And gone. Jukum needs to find some momentum in this round. That's the first good hit. And building synergy here is going to be really, really important. Win or lose. Gets a weird conversion. What a sick conversion that was!
Yeah, it's such a oh wow, what a weird clank that was!
Offensive burst would be pretty surprising here. Setting up a near unblockable, and wow, manages to get out of it. Oh, catches the cross jump out of the air.
Yeah, wow, a nice throw from Jukum. His offensive mix-up game so strong here. Just 15 seconds left on the clock. Wingtide now into burst. Nice perfect block from Jukum there on the burst wave.
Look at that damage from one hit. Has to counter burst. This is down to one hit apiece. The burst is coming out. It looks like it was blocked, so one more mix-up. Oh!
Not caught by it. Pushing Jukum all the way to the corner though. Oh, and that's a punish! Jukum ready for the cross drop. Wingtide forced to commit and pays for it. Jukum on set point against Wingtide. There he has nice CA, finds his way out, but Jukum now ready with an air grab. Has him in the corner. This is an amazing position for Wingtide.
C80 sees through, so cool, and Jukum has a huge life deficit, but he's enraged, so everything that's going to do damage here is going to mean a lot more. I'm assuming we're going to see the Lappers call pretty soon. Oh no, actually could have just get the face. He's keeping him in field. Great jump X though.
Nice, Wingtide backdashing, buys him space for a bulk up. Oh, the karate chop. Wow, Jukum in such a bad spot here, but finds a throw. Wow.
That was a call out, and this is going to be a huge road to come back from. If Jukum can at least get Wingtide off of burst, that will be everything that he needs here. There's going to be a lot of guaranteed chip. Oh, and he's setting up the guaranteed shield break. That is huge. Now, even on burst, tries to drain a little bit more, a little bit too greedy, and of course, this set is going to a final round.
Wow, okay. And he has burst mode. If he does that when Wingtide's on the wall, he can reset the phase points completely. Now, Wingtide bursting.
Oh, whoa, that hit so weird. All right, Wingtide's gonna have to block a little bit longer. Jukum playing so defensively, wasting so much of this time on Wingtide's burst. It's pretty much gone, but there's gonna be one huge conversion before it's over. This recoverable health regain from activating burst will come into play pretty heavily, and Jukum still needs to make a comeback. Not using burst yet, unbelievable. Here it is.
And Wingtide not getting the perfect block, but great spacing from Wingtide. Space to call Mew, reacts with the submission, wanted to armor through, not able to do it, gives Jukum space to set up the leaf sheets. Now the bullet seed, that's gonna be enough. Catches with the snivy.
This is huge. This is so much damage. One more mix-up is all it's going to take. A little bit of time left on Jukum's burst. And all Wingtide has to do is block. He's out of it. It's still now one rate apiece, and the 2X is going to do it. Jukum changing history here from the Invitational, winning in the final hit with a huge comeback. The exact opposite situation that we saw from the Invitational, where Wingtide did the same thing, and they have proven that their sets are easily the best thing that you will ever see in Pokken. Oh my gosh.
Giving D-Delay opportunity to burst, however.
And oh, the tech. That's going to be... Wow, that was such a weird miss on the Force Palm after the 2Y. Very, very weird. Still gets a lot of damage off of it, though.
Yeah, weird spacing, but now D-Delay into burst, just working his way in. It would have covered Sceptile's burst there, which is a counterattack. Great patience from both players. D-Delay the one to go for it first, finds a throw.
Oh, and this is still one hit away, potentially. Oh, wow, manages to connect just barely, but you're not going to get too much off of that since there was no attack, there was no critical. Oh, what a heavy read, but no punish. And this might be it. No, the time up. DD wins through health. No chance there. Maybe a backdash would have had enough time. It's like a grab, but it just doesn't look like that's the option.
Feels like Antwerp is in one corner or the other. DD with the burst vortex now. Using that space he's earned to play some footsies, then bursts in to close again.
Well, just waited, maybe trying to anticipate the burst attack. Whoa, okay. Gets the grab. And 2 seconds left. Will the grab be enough? I think this is enough. Oh, it is, I think, right, with the life gain back, 6% over 4%, just barely.
Yeah, Antwerp getting his first round of the set against DD. Just to reset, gonna stay in dual phase.
Oh, but great patience from DD. Even landing the hit doesn't push his advantage unnecessarily. The shield's getting a little bit weak, but manages to get out, and that was a lot of damage, actually, just for a counterattack with no follow-up.
Good. DD into burst now. This is Lucario's strongest mode. This is where he's exceptional. Strong and always exceptional here. Walking Antwerp all the way to the corner. Antwerp with a defensive burst, pushing himself back out, making space with his force splash. Now DD with his burst, pushing back, not quite as far, catches a jab, and that's gonna be it. DD going up 2-1 over Antwerp. Really nicely played burst mode there.
2Y's not gonna punish. Oh, and you can see right there, Bone Rush eliminating all of the Leech Seeds. Still not able to get a punish. Wow, that's an interesting way to approach with just the final hit, the overhead of Bone Rush.
Yeah, you're not going to see that from a lot of Lucario players. That's a testament to DD old school style, just making it work. Antwerp not ready for it. You'd expect to punish on reaction. Bone Rush again, very nice. Oh, the spacing from DD so good. Spacing around that jab perfectly. Now the offense is on. Catches with a force palm.
Oh, but lands one of the first strong techs of the game. And of course, the ability to switch sides from Sceptile is so strong. Plus the defense down. But, oh, DD actually taking one stray little hit, still not eating a full combo.
Wow, DD so brave here. Great awareness of the Leech Seeds. Goes to the air and outlasts them. The timing on that Wonder Shot, oh my goodness. Then punishes the Lapras for the win. Just like a moment to appreciate.
Oh, and so much patience from both players. They both were just wanting the other to make a mistake. But the raw Bone Rush is such a fearsome option. Oh, and gets the conversion for the counter. Look at that damage!
DD into burst now. This is set point for DD. Antwerp has to win this if he wants to stay in this.
Oh, this might catch. Oh, it does! And this might be enough. I'm not sure.
So Antwerp in red health. He does have a little bit of help on defense here, absorbing some of the damage, and he survives with 9 HP.
Oh, this is going to be so tough to traverse this field phase. Lucario can throw out so many different small options. Oh, there's waiting for so long. All right, this is going to be blocked. 5 seconds left, jumps over, but no punish. Oh, twice no punish, 3 times. Finally, Antwerp finding the opportunity. Wow, that was such a terrifying situation for both players. You have to play with that style. Oh, but again, the counterattack just perfectly spaced into grabs of his own. And Daylight still on match point has full synergy. We could see an aggressive burst here to close it out. Might save it for defensive though. Antwerp only 1 hit away. Oh yeah, there's Eevee. Just needs one opportunity, and that is going to be it. Catches an attempt at maybe jumping out or something as Dandelight is going to move on to take on Jukum. Armor's through the armor. That's how it goes.
Yeah, caught jumping in though with a bullet seed. Antwerp keeping the momentum up. Wingtide starting the tippy tappies, but then straight into a throw reset.
Oh, wow, manages to get out. That was so close to punishing that counterattack for a lot of damage. And the fully charged CA is going to connect. Oh, everybody's so scared of Machamp, but this is going to be a lot of damage. I don't think enough. One more reset is going to do it, though.
That dual phase reset, so good, so smart from Wingtide. He could have shifted there, but it wouldn't have been enough, so he opts to drop this combo, keep him in field phase, closes it with a wake-up air throw. So smart from Wingtide.
We're trying to stop those bulk ups, but they're just going to keep happening at round start. Wow, and the CA winning for Machamp there. Emolga going to catch the scary face. Didn't even break the armor, just stuffed it. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, Wingtide coming in, catches him with a single hit of the JY, and able to connect into a karate chop. Look at all that room he gained off that as well. Pushing Antwerp all the way to the corner, finds a shift off the CA, pressure still up.
Oh, and 2 in a row! That is a super different game than game number 1. Wingtide just completely dominant. Antwerp needs to find some offense. Oh, whips the grab just a little bit too early.
Wingtide again getting some offense started off this jump ins from the JYs. Oh, misspaces the grab, over blasted, but ready for the grab attempt that time from Antwerp. Now Antwerp into burst.
All right, Mute's coming out, and it will give the crit buff, so lights will be an answer here. As we can see, nothing would have been very dangerous. Is going to counter burst anyway, though.
Wow, great footsies from Wingtide. Using those submission cancels, not able to get a payoff. Great patience from Antwerp.
Oh, and the jump X doesn't get punched, and this might be enough. I'm not sure that it's not. It is! Oh, 2 huge submissions. That was over, I think, half of the total HP of that game in 2 submissions, and that's sometimes just how it goes. And that means that, unfortunately, Antwerp will be going home, and Wingtide will be moving on.
Shadowcat, nice pressure here, calls Umbreon early. Oh, called out! Great quick release on the CA from Fabulous, getting in, winning field phase. Great awareness from him.
One thing about both these players is that their mechanics, I would say, are incredibly good. They both know that they're both going to be going, for instance, for like perfect blocks against CAs in field, or just all of the really high-level stuff. And as soon as you know that your opponent's going for high-level stuff, right there, exactly like that. That was the first wave.
Strength of Fabulous so far has really been his patience and his ability to mix up timings in neutral. He's been catching Shadowcat off guard with a lot of offensive just mix-ups in how he's choosing to lay his actions out. That's working really well and making it tough for Shadowcat to get a read on him.
This is a great amount of patience. Fabulous knowing that without allowing a switch shift to Bad Dreams Rising, there was really no way that the damage was going to be enough. And we actually got pretty close here, but it's still not enough. Even with the fully charged Dark Pulse, and Fabulous running away with yet another round.
Here.
I mean, that can come into play, but it's also one of the fastest charging supports, so it might have been up, especially now that he's having to deal with so much pressure. Oh, the conversion from the projectile coming from the trap in the back. So sick from Shadowcat.
Yeah, trades for the buffs again. Shadowcat really diligent about trading his rifts for buffs throughout this set. Just giving them that little bit of extra power, a little bit of extra defense, and connects the nasty ball and then into a mix-up. Fabulous looking for a grab, this little bit of a scramble situation. Shadowcat coming out on top now. He's really figured out Fabulous's grabs on offense, and that's been key to this shifting of momentum, I think. The far bet's just allowing him, look at that, pushes all the way back to full screen. The Dark Pulse is putting a lot of damage on the shield, but Darkrai cannot break this shield. Fabulous is not worried about a shield break here in Bad Dreams Rising.
Oh, wow, catches the 6Y with the 2X. Unbelievable change here from Shadowcat. I mean, this release on the counter, that's been such an effective tactic for Fabulous. So smart to use that way.
Oh! What an incredible use of the burst exhaust from Shadowcat. That high-level technique that gives you a few iframes if you push literally nothing after your burst exhaust or just hold forward, getting a throw off of it. Wow, Shadowcat showing why he is one of the best in the world mechanically at Pokken Tournament.
Oh, and this is going to be a lot of damage. This is the life lead back, just keeps him in field. It's going to go for a lot of guaranteed pressure, but just goes immediately for the grab, and Shadowcat ties it up 2-2. There's Cup in this bracket, so let's see if he can do it again, starting off with a good field phase.
Yeah, lots of pressure. Of course, Jukum on Snivy. Oh, going through the counterattack with the Rock Smash. Beating out the extreme speed wake up from DD Light. Really low skill wing, not able to punish that move. Great awareness and high level tech there from Jukum.
Ooh, attempting a tech right there, but it's just going to connect from just not blocking, and this might be enough. Yep, with the perfect. That is a statement.
Decent damage. A nice mix up from Jukum. He's really good at mixing up the timing on those dive kicks. DD Light not getting caught. Oh, that's going to punish. DD Light tying it up 1-1.
Oh, poor Lapras was so confused. Just veered off to the left like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with first Lucario. And I feel you on that one, Lapras. But yeah, great usage of burst, but...
And coming into play here as well. The counterattack also coming into play. Now Jukum into burst.
Yeah, no conversion, and this is a risky burst. There won't be any conversion off of that Snivy. A little bit of damage is nice. Okay, at least using burst for burst. But, oh, nice air dash over. Oh, this might be a punish. No, commits. And I think this is a punish on the landing as DD Light taking yet another round and all of Jukum's meter.
Yeah, and really great wait from DD Light too. Jukum's been jumping in the face of his burst, so just waiting for him to commit or using that forward strong to cover the air. Really good adaptation from DD Light. Now a counterattack on the Aqua Jet, beating out the Rock Smash, just outlasting it all. Perfectly timed from DD Light. Also not easy to do. Nice Steel Wing to push DD Light to the corner and Jukum into the throw, keeping the pressure on.
Oh yeah, that was so much damage just in 2 moves right there. The double hitting Steel Wing chip and then the grab into the unscaled wall damage. Everything about that just melted the HP from Lucario. Not gonna get the whip punish, but again gets the right call and the defense down. Means pretty much any hit here is going to do it. We do see the defensive burst, and I like the little bait there to avoid the burst wave.
Yeah, and the patience, knowing not to overcommit with an option. Oh, and committing to that option, ready for it. Knew it would connect with a dive kick. So confident. Oh, that's gonna connect. DD Light in red health, so this is going to do increased damage, and Lucario does a lot. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I don't think so. So Jukum going to have the chance to burst when he wants it, waiting and waiting. He doesn't want to go to it too early. DD Light with a nice perfect block there.
Oh, this is still scary because Field is not where Empoleon wants to be. Doesn't get the conversion, still needs to land another hit. Oh, big read there. Oh, just one hit for either one, and there's 15 seconds left. Will this connect it? Will the back? Why? The perfect option doesn't care what your choice is. It just goes fast enough as DD Light is going to take game number 3.
Force Jukum on the side. Nice punish there from Kira.
Yeah, that was such a weird backwards rock smash, but a beautiful punish that got the enhance. However, now Kira has to get out of the corner, and this is a great way. No combo from counterattack if you're airborne, so we see 2 airborne options and 3 counterattacks so far, and 4 counterattacks, 4 times the charm.
So reminding me of her set against Nia to get here, using those multiple counterattacks in a row can be such a mind melter. Seeing the same option again and again and again, playing to her favor, and Kira with a lot of momentum starting off. Nice punish on the drill peck, missed space from Jukum, and gonna continue the momentum here. Did not go to burst, opted to save it. So she's going to continue the pressure. Oh, catches with a homing.
Oh, and only needs 1 more hit. Oh, and here is that signature Latios. An attempt to get out, but it's going to do nothing. As, oh, this might whiff. This might whiff. It is going to whiff. But still, can there be connection? No, there's not.
Jukum out of a hairy situation, but now Kira goes low and catches it and closes it out. Wow. Corner, keeping the pressure up with CA. There's a discharge. That one working. And now, again, Jukum just using those cancels to move so spectacularly, working his way in and out across the screen, back and forth.
Oh, but gets caught out of the surf. Still just not a huge amount of damage. 8x for the guaranteed enhance, and now this is a scary situation for Jukum. You feel is just not the phase that the Empoleons really like. They're like everything else about the character, but this is not the spot they want to be in. Gets over over the Lapras, beautiful.
Yeah, that punish was spectacular from Kira, using the forward advancing air homing. Oh, nice. Jukum goes to burst, gets out of a tricky situation. I really like that use of defensive burst to avoid the mix-up.
Oh, the spark into the conversion on the wall. This is scaled very heavily, but this is going to take a huge amount of time. We're going to go to less than 10 seconds left by the time that Jukum recovers with a huge life deficit. Plus, can he get out of the Luster Purge? Oh no, doesn't get a chance, and the conversion. And Kira taking game number 1 earlier in this game. That was something I've never seen before in my entire life, but we'll talk about that later. Snivy, will it be avoided? CC through again, and a second C. Oh, and backwards. Oh no, and catching with the rock smash. I mean, maybe not the worst situation, but that was very awkward.
Yep. Oh, stuffing out the counterattack with the drill peck and able to go back to the air. The swim loops, so scary. Resetting the phase, of course, again. Just choosing to keep us here. And now Kira into burst.
And that unexpected side switch might work out well for Kira. Maybe not. I don't think this is enough, but this is going to spend so much time getting rid of that burst. And you can see that there. Jukum just creating space, trying to run it out. But here we go, Latios again. Oh, but gets past it. What a great answer for it. There.
Yeah, just so creative too. All the adaptations driving Kira to the corner. Jukum in a great position here, sitting on burst. Lots of damage being applied here, furthering his lead.
Oh, and going into the guaranteed level 3 Aqua Jet. This is not, okay, it's not going to connect. Nice recovery on that, but Jukum has so much space just to back up, or even just to challenge this burst attack. Look, this is all been within one phase. So much damage, and Kira almost out of burst. Latios is up. Let's see if there's another challenge. Blocks the Ice Beam.
Latios coming into play again, catching Jukum. Kira now goes in, not able to get a huge conversion off of it though. Getting stuck at full screen in field phase. This is a tricky position for Kira to be in.
Yeah, and so much time is being wasted. There's not an immense amount of time, but it's not going to matter. Jukum is going to close out the set with Empoleon.
Yeah, Pikachu Libre in this matchup has a lot of really strong tools actually for exploiting Machamp's one of his greatest weaknesses of not having having so many highs. Excuse me. Wingtide now in burst of his own. Fabi with a brave homing there, committing and gets the momentum into burst of his own.
Wow! Just sits there, doesn't even move a muscle, waits for the jump X to whiff, and punishes it with the perfect critical grab and a strong first game to Fabulous.
He uses his space to call Mimikyu and walking his way in. Great avoidance though from Wingtide. Armor on armor, Fabi coming out on top.
Oh, I think that's gonna be it. Crit grab in that situation. Bet it all on that, and now 2 games straight for Wingtide. This is definitely deja vu for Fabulous. Hard to find. Plus frames into the burst activation. What's the read? Oh, 8-1. This looks like it's been blocked. Okay, so far, and a wild charge! A heavy read. That could have been it on block, but Fabulous making a statement of his own, and that is a scary situation. All it's going to take is 1 burst and 1 opening.
Yeah, great CA back there from Wingtide. He was trying to bait out the option. Oh, the beautiful high tip from Wingtide to absorb the discharge and punish. That was incredible.
He was so ready for that, unbelievable, and what a whiff! That was such a weird forward wireless. That is huge, and now Wingtide in the corner. Mimikyu might be called right here. Oh, no, actually gonna hold on to it. That would have been a safe time to call it, but we're gonna see the pressure.
Safe pressure from Fabi into burst now. This is gonna chip. It's not gonna connect. 17 seconds left on the clock. Oh, catches him. Is this enough, Chef?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe it is. It is. I don't know. I think so.
Oh,
and it is. And Fabulous, avoiding the 3-0 comeback, is going to eliminate the Invitational champion Wingtide. And teching grabs. I actually do not know the answer to that because we see that move so rarely used. So maybe that would have covered that option too. I don't know. But Jukum now on match point.
a nice CA here from Jukum. Wow, look at the damage so quickly. Fabulous already in a terrible position here in the corner. Jukum with burst. Fabulous nearly forced to burst here.
The 1 HP Libre.
Fabulous. Yeah, Fabulous calling Snivy. Now Jukum calling Snivy of his own. Pressure on continuation of the Snivy thanks to the Aqua Jet. Oh, great spacing from Jukum. Again, we're in a timeout situation, and Jukum is so elusive here.
He Aqua Jetted away. Oh, 10 seconds left. This is more than enough time. This is everything for Fabulous. He needs to make this, but a great escape from Jukum with 6 seconds left. He's just flying all over the screen, and he stops the burst attack with the close range Ice Beam. And Jukum is moving into the top 3.
Setting up all these phantoms, setting up all these optimizations. Wow, DD Light catching with a JY. Here's a bit of aggression. This is big damage for DD Light. This is what he's been looking for.
I don't honestly know the damage on this, or the scaling on this combo. This is a very weird combo. It doesn't look like it should be enough, but it's going to be a nice knockdown in field. Get out of that duel where you can Badging driving pretty easily.
Oh, the little hop off the Aura Sphere into the JY. That's an unexpected situation. Catching Shadowcat off guard.
Finding the spacing that he wants. He's getting those punches that we've seen from before in previous matches. The backdash on the hit of homing into the move forward into grab. And now we're Badging driving. 10 seconds left. Burst available. Oh, we are going to see DD use it. This is a huge risk if this doesn't pay off.
He has to make something happen here. He has to. This is gonna do chip. Will it do enough? Oh! It does not!
And I have to say, I think that was the first nightmare of the entire tournament, which is such a weird thing to say, but you're gonna have to play around MySpace.
Yep. Now, nice patience from Shadowcat. Max spacing on the Bone Rush, so not able to get a punish from it. Good awareness. Nice backdash to their defensive option against Lucario's homing 3. Into the Dark Pulse, this time just for damage. Oh, catches with the back axe. Repositions optimal Shadowcat coming to play into the Bad Dreams Rising with about 20 seconds on the clock. DD Light has a lot to make up here. Shadowcat on set point.
Yeah, not only 20 seconds, but burst for Shadowcat. DD Light has nothing, and Shadowcat with such a dominant performance is going to move into grand finals.
Going to it when it matters. We'll see if he starts to integrate it a little bit more. Max spacing on Bone Rush. That's going to be a punish from Jukum though.
And a full combo immediately in duel drops it, but does get the defense down debuff. That is huge. And oh, the Timber did so much damage, doing that extra damage plus the crit grab. That was a fast round, and Jukum looks like he started to pull the momentum in his favor.
Ops Shift wants to build that synergy, right? You get a little bit of synergy for winning duel phase, double if you win field. So wanting to get to burst first, it's been so key. Has the EV, now just pestering DD Light in the corner here. This is disgusting. This is the power of Sceptile. He's not going to let DD Light out until DD Light finds his way out.
Oh, but he did find his way out, and a great way to do it, plus getting a crit of his own, and now this damage is getting close to tied up along with that wall damage. So just all it's going to take is patience and finding the opportunity. That's one of the greatest strengths of Lucario. Threatens the Giga Drain again, such an enticing option there.
Ready for the throw. DD Light always likes that low weak throw crush option. Finds burst. He has a chance of coming back here.
Yeah, not one to hold onto it longer than he needs to, and he does find the back. Why DD Light not going down without a fight?
In a lot of ways, that's not too bad, but gives Jukum time to call burst.
Yeah, oh, okay, this is a lot of damage. Look at this, all this in one phase, and lands the grab in range. This is so much damage. One more read, burst or not, it doesn't matter. Builds a little bit more synergy just in case. I don't see how they can come into play, but just needs to find an option to tie up this set.
One or two more crystals would get him there. We'll see if he walks in that direction. No, he doesn't need it. DD Light ties it up 2-2 with a counter attack.
Actually, so good. Whoa! I don't even actually understand exactly how he avoided that fully charged counterattack, but he did, and we see a very early burst from Jukum. DD Light has the option too. We are going to see a counter burst attack. Again, like I said, not one to waste, and finally the grab! Like I said, for the first time, that's not going to be enough. It is going to take down 1 HP, but all he needs is that one hit, and this might be punishable. Oh! Burst into burst! Oh, they went through each other!
Wow, caught in the air! Oh my goodness, DD Light! Jukum in a good spot here, but he has the deficit, catches him with some jabs, and that's going to be enough. Jukum now on set point again against DD Light. Great punish with the Bone Rush on the counterattack, playing counterattack, just sort of standoff, and DD Light coming out on top. Now, nice jump on the Leaf Blade, open the seeds, protecting Jukum. That was a punish situation, and he was safe.
And that would have been so much damage. That is literally the strongest starter that you can get, except for maybe being in the corner. But Jukum now taking a strong life lead. This could come down to burst. Has to be aware of the Giga Drain, because that's one of the only ways that it can stop it. But he is going to get into this field phase. We see recover. Oh, Leafy's coming out. Got it. Has to find a little bit more synergy.
DD Light goes into burst. Jukum now searching for crystals. Burst getting rid of them. Now a few spawning between his feet, and he gets enough for burst. Able to get it, thanks to the Christian. Oh, and whips the grab. That's gonna be it. Jukum takes it 3-2 over DD Light, advancing on to grand finals. Hasn't needed it yet though. Looking strong here. 7 seconds on the clock. Now calls them. Okay, that takes away some options for Chip from Shadowcat in the timeout. Calls Farfetch. Detect. Oh, but Shadowcat was ready for it.
Oh, but it didn't connect into the actual, I don't even know what to call it, the restand. Was that because of Whimsicott, or was it just a weird hit?
I think it was because of the Whimsicott, right? It was on the screen and it absorbed it, giving him an out.
Wow! Already we see support versus support clashes. Another great story.
And even more key to playing against Shadowcat Darkrai. Again with a nice jump call out. That's a trip to Bad Dreams Rising.
Yeah, and a lot of damage to boot. Shadowcat is enraged, so a lot of this chip, most importantly, is going to do a lot of damage. Wow! Actually, almost got the punish. If that was any character but Sceptile, that would have absolutely punished that back dash. Oh! And this is going to be big into the restand. Oh no, doesn't get the restand. It's a no option to Dream Eater and maybe finish this out. Needs to find one more solid hit at least. Oh, this is a crit. I think this should be it.
Wow, so Shadowcat get it tied up. I want to break down the mind games a little bit there because Jukum had Whimsicott up and both players knew it. So they were both waiting because if Shadowcat goes to his normal offense, right? If he goes to those low strongs that create rifts, Jukum can call Whimsicott on reaction, armoring it and taking away the rift and getting a punish. Shadowcat knew that, so he didn't overcommit. He just played super patiently and was able to come out on top. That's a little bit of insight into why they were playing so patiently to close that out.
Because it does eliminate a lot of those projectiles, and we're seeing that as an option, and that's why Jukum just keeps re-throwing it out.
Quick release there. Again, Jukum taking advantage of Shadowcat's incredibly good reactions, knowing that he would react to the counterattack, letting go of it quickly. Great high-level mind games. Jukum looking strong here in game number 2.
Yeah, and we have to see this defensive burst here. Shadowcat does not want to risk it, and this is actually now a nice situation. Of course, going for maximum damage, because you can't just go for the full homing into a knockdown and into Bad Dreams Rising. Oh, awkward situation. Gets caught on the teleport back down, and not quite enough, but getting out of Bad Dreams Rising is huge. That means that it's not going to be a safe option to go for that burst attack anymore, and in fact, just dashing up into the grab, the cancel off of the neutral Y in field is going to take game number 3.
But here, Jukum with all the control.
Oh, anticipating a jump forward. Oh, this might connect. I saw something. No, it was just the start of a jump, so we're okay on Shadowcat's side, and Magikarp coming into play again, but again, Whimsicott. Support battles are so huge, but also now a burst battle.
Nice jump out too from Jukum, but Shadowcat finds a low. That's a knockdown, teleports to get stage control, and closes it out, tying it up 2-2. Yep, Jukum now in an amazing position here in this duel phase, but that's a lot of damage from Shadowcat. This is going to be really difficult to bring back. Just 9 seconds left, so Jukum can probably pay patiently here, but no, he overcommits! Shadowcat finds a nightmare! That's a lot of damage, 4 seconds, he could absolutely make this happen.
Oh, one more mix up, the burst activation to get back a little bit of HP, and the burst to go under, and still, even though Shadowcat will not be able to bring this life lead back, the fact that he got Jukum off of the full synergy bar is so important. I mean, it's such a cool interaction to watch, and here's the Whimsicott actually coming out in field phase, and that means that Jukum maybe play a little bit more aggressive, or maybe not, as this is going to be a reset, not a shift to Bad Dreams Rising.
That was wild. Jukum though finds a throw. Okay, so he has to make something happen here. 5 seconds left on the clock. He does have a round, so he doesn't have to burst here if he doesn't want to.
All right, and that means that we are on potential tournament set or reset, tournament point or reset point. One of those two is definitely happening in this round. Both players with full synergy gauge. It's coming down to this.
Okay, Jukum here, he's done such a good job playing this field phase against Shadowcat. He knows when he has room to grow. He's always setting up these Razor Leafs. Now another early Whimsicott.
Yeah, and another field Whimsicott, maybe more importantly, and again, it might not matter. We are going to see so much damage into a reset, just keeping him in field, but there we go. Bad Dreams Rising, Shadowcat holding all the momentum, and landing the first Dream Eater!
Not quite going to be enough, but it's a huge amount of damage. Just raw Dream Eater, flash kick. Okay, Jukum in a bad spot here. Shadowcat, of course, on tournament point, he has to make something happen.
Oh, lands the jump X, just needs one more hit no matter what it is, and ending with a perfect. Shadowcat is going to be your Pokemon Players Cup Pokken Tournament DX champion.
What an incredible set from Shadowcat, and ending with a perfect, decisive from Shadowcat. Making a statement, taking this tournament, he looks so strong throughout, and closing against the former world champion, taking his second major tournament of the year, and a resounding victory for Shadowcat.